Mary, do you want to say good morning to everybody? Can you say Happy New Year?
Happy New Year.
That's right. What are you doing this morning? That's right. She's helping make pancakes. It's New Year's Day, and we're starting out the day right with some pancakes and bacon. Don't expect me to do this every day of the year, but it's a great way to start the day. And last night, Art stayed up with the kids until 2 o'clock. They got involved into a game called Empire, and John was just being John, and anyways, he ended up playing until almost 2 o'clock, until Art looked at his watch and went, "Ha! It's almost 2 o'clock, we have to go to bed." So everybody's running a little bit slow. Traditionally on New Year's Day, Art grabs all the financial paperwork from the shop, and we will sit down, or he will sit down and crunch the numbers, although I have been doing that in the past couple years. Art's definitely starting out the new year right.
Since it's the first of the year, I'm going to be working on my Snail's Pace challenge list. I have my big piece of paper here that I'm going to be making the list out of, and I have my little list right here that I'm going to transfer to the big list. I was working on my Snail's Pace list because Janelle was gone with 5 of the kids, and then they got home, so guess what? I am going to take a little break before something bad happens to my list. I've already had one kid try to color on it. Make that 2. All done. 52 items to accomplish. Here are our previous Snail's Pace charts. This is our first one, and it was rather ambitious. I ended up getting 31 checks out of 116. Well, anyway, I tried. So, having failed that, I tried Snail's Pace Challenge 2. And I got 21 out of 84. And then, well, right now we are on Snail's Pace Challenge 3. And as you can see, something notable about them, they keep getting smaller. Try to keep getting more realistic. Eventually I'll get down to a size that I can actually do in a year. In my somewhat of a defense, Snail's Pace Challenge 2 came to a screeching halt when this little one was born.
Oh.
Yes, I know it wasn't your fault, but
Life happened, right?
life happened. Do you have any words of wisdom or encouragement?
You know, when I first posted this challenge for you, because for you guys who don't know, I was the one that started this. I was trying to find a way that would encourage Art to follow through and focus and finish the projects in this house. So that's how this all started. And at the time it seemed like it was a really great idea. Now looking at our third list, I'm going, is that even close to remotely realistic? Because I don't know, it just seems like we're so busy now with art working and then vlogging at night. Before we didn't vlog, so we just Art could work at night and nobody's vlogging. I don't know if you're gonna get it done. Wait, how's that for bad support?
Sounds like you threw down the gauntlet. The first list, had I accomplished it, pretty much the whole house would be done. The second list was more modest. The third list, if I accomplish that, you know what's going to get done? The kitchen and the back room, and that will be about it. Yeah, and then I have also some projects on the outside of the house. That back wall there on the outside, and then that wall on the outside. Kitchen is more a winter and rainy day project, and then the outside is for when it's summer. Lydia, what do you think about the Snail's Pace Challenge?
Hello, Kitty Gummies.
All she can say is hello kitty gummies. The reason why is because every 5 checks we get on here, we get to do something special. And guess what Lydia always wants to do?
Hello, Kitty.
She wants to get Hello Kitty gummies.
Yes, that play shopper.
Right. Do you want to show them your Hello Kitty gummies that Grandma got you for Christmas?
Yeah, yeah.
There, Lydia's Hello Kitty gummies. Can you show everybody? There we go. Snail's Pace Challenge 3 is up and eager to get marked up with those little check marks.
Good morning! Good morning, YouTube. It's Monday morning and it's a little after 9 o'clock and Gracie here is getting ready for night-night. Right? See, don't I look sleepy? That's right. Auntie gave Mary her honker from her New Year's Eve party, which the kids have been playing with. Charity has her painting class this morning. My parents are coming down right now to pick her up. And then we're going to get moving on school because it's time to start school back up. Last night, before I went to bed, I made a list of things I want to accomplish this week. You can hear those honkers that I was telling you about. Those might just disappear, not to ever be seen again. A little annoying having a bunch of those wandering around my house in the morning. Anyways, I made a list here. Woohoo! And I'm hoping that I can get most, if not all of that accomplished. That's not today's list. That's for the entire week. But I thought maybe instead of making things for each day, if I had goals for the entire week, then I can just kind of pick and choose whatever works best for us. I don't really have time to spend all day cooking today. So I pulled out my last freezer meal. It's the crock pot Hawaiian chicken where you serve it over rice. Not my favorite, and I probably won't make it again. I think the pineapple does something to the chicken. It always tastes like it's really dried out when I cook it this way. But I'm obviously we're not gonna throw it out. We still eat it, and it's not like we hate it. It's not my favorite dish. I did make an appointment for the car to get inspected, so that goes in at noontime, and thankfully the place is just up the street, so Art's gonna drop it off and then walk back home, eat lunch with us, and then he'll go back up at 1 o'clock and pick up the van, and hopefully it passes inspection. We will see. Always nerve-wracking when older cars go in. You just never know if they're going to pass inspection. Somebody from the emergency squad just stopped by and brought us a package. She actually had gotten this as a gift, but she wasn't able to use it. Careful. Let's see what it is. They're bulbs. They're paper white bulbs. So we'll have to read the instructions. No, don't squish them. See, they're already starting to grow. And then inside here, we'll put the flowers inside the pot and enjoy them. And then she also brought this, the Vegetti. It's a spiral vegetable cutter. And we have so much zucchini. This will be fun to try it on, although I'll have to wait until springtime. I wonder if you can do it with carrots and things. I don't know, I'll have to read about it. But I thought that was really nice of her to think of us. And I probably won't do the plants until Charity gets home because she'd probably like to do that. Art's gone to take the van to get it inspected, and I was working on my soup. This is the soup that I made. It's just a vegetable beef soup. There's carrots, potatoes, onions, and all that good stuff. I actually started this on Saturday by taking a soup bone and putting it in the pressure cooker. But I didn't have time to finish it on Saturday, so I decided I'd finish it up for lunch today. And if you guys haven't used a pressure cooker for making soups and things, it's so much faster. I mean, I used to never use the pressure cooker, but now that it seems like time is always of the essence and I don't have time first thing in the morning to get my soup done, I love the pressure cooker. Like, I put everything in the pot and put it under high pressure for 3 minutes, and it came out, and the carrots are done, the potatoes are done, everything is done. So I am just so happy with my pressure cooker. Now, my neighbor uses an Instapot, and I'll put the link to that on Amazon. You can see it there in the description below. She loves that, and that's pretty much the same thing as a pressure cooker, but it's a fancier digital version. So I'll go ahead and put the link in the description below for that. Hey, he's back. What's up? Now we wait for an hour for bad news or good news. Good news is it passes for another year. Bad news would be it doesn't pass. And then the next step, if it doesn't pass, what needs to be done to it? And do we want to put the money into fixing it, or do we need to jump up to a bigger van? Oh, so much pressure. Only 1 hour of wait though. We can handle that. All right, let's go get the kids and we'll go have lunch. Look at the girls playing so nicely. I wonder how long that'll last for. Oh. How festive. It's snowing and the pumpkins are out on the deck. Not yet, honey. Look at those rosy cheeks. Okay, should we get ready for lunch? I have some wonderful hot soup for you. That'll warm you from the inside out. Gracie is loving the carrots and the potatoes and the meat from the soup. Look at her go.
And I love it. And they go.
Yum, look at her go. How about you, Mary? Do you like it? Yeah. Nothing like hot soup on a cold day, right, guys?
Right.
The car garage just called and they said that the car had one light bulb, a corner marker was out, but other than that it passed inspection. Yay! So they're gonna replace that for us and be ready to pick up in a little while, which is great news. Very, very thankful for that report because I really didn't want to go out buying a new vehicle quite yet. Now I'm gonna, the two little girls are wired for sound. It's 2:20 and they've been in bed almost an hour and Mary is still bouncing in her crib. Happily, she just can't seem to go to sleep. I'm going to call it a night. If anything exciting happens, I'll pop back on. But I'm going to call it a night for now. I'm sorry today was such a dull and boring day. But hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. So hope you guys all had a good day. Let me know what you guys did today. And I will see you in our next vlog. Good night.